Good morning, baseball fans. Welcome you to Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay, Game 2 of the Northeastern Conference Showcase. Just a quick audio test here. Denmark taking their infield and outfield practice right now. Have your pregame coverage in just a couple of minutes right here on Zaleski Sports. Good morning, baseball fans. We welcome you to Capital Credit Union Park here in Green Bay. Umpires meeting happening right now as we get set. Game 2 of this Northeastern Conference Saturday showcase. Game 1, Luxembourg Cask was able to take down Freedom by a 3-1 score. Now we turn it over to Denmark and Waupaca. Mike Wendland here with Katie Lecht on the production side of things here as we get set for this one. Glad to be with you guys this morning, soon to be afternoon, as we get ourselves ready for this one. Denmark, a powerhouse, as they have been for years. They're a team that's expected to be near the top of the conference, you would think. Former 3-time state champs. They have been the team to watch in the Northeastern Conference for better part of a decade. Waupaca on their way back up. They were very good the last few years. They've been getting better and better. And they're looking to get to 2-0 on the season. They got that win over New London earlier this week. Denmark dropped one last night to Waupaca 8-7. But they are ready to go as conference play begins today. Take a look at our pitching matchup. It's going to be Benji Becker getting the start for the Waupaca Comets. The right-hander, saw him getting loose earlier, and the teams are taking ins and outs. Connor Popham will be getting the start for Denmark. Back of their white jerseys, white pants, the gradient down to blue in the jerseys, and the white-fronted navy caps. Denmark, their black jerseys, purple numbers and letters, white pants. And as our meeting adjourns, we're going to set to turn things over to our public address for opening ceremonies.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Capital Credit Union Park for this Northeastern Conference baseball game between the Denmark Vikings and Waupaca Comets. Let's meet the starters first for the Vikings of Denmark. Leading off, playing center field, number 21, will be Eli Kapanos. Batting second, playing second base, number 11, Braden Eason. Batting third, playing left field, will be number 22, Tommy Benepel. Batting fourth, doing the catching, will be number 8, Josh Gajewski. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 20, Ozzie Enns. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 6, David Dittmer. Batting seventh will be the DH, number 9, Caden Kirsten. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 2, Jack Freitag. Batting ninth, playing right field, number 13, Caden Derricks. The pitcher today will be number 3, Connor Peplum. The Vikings are coached by Luke Krasniewski and Chris DeLarla. The starters for the Waupaca Comets today, leading off playing shortstop, number 9, Max Dulski. Batting second, first baseman, number 16, Cale Pry. Batting third, doing the catching, number 2, Jacob Durant. Batting fourth, the DH, number 27, John Ziemer. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 14, Corey Elenick. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 23, Ethan Harms. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 31, A.J. McDonald. Batting eighth, doing the pitching, number 12, Benji Becker. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 21, Aaron Wolf. And playing third base today for the Comets, number 19, Max Olson. The Comets are coached by Rocky Mondello. Denmark High School, Waupaca High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship.
Benji Becker getting his final warm-ups in as we get set for this one. And this first pitcher brought to you by our friends at Koinonia Makers Market. They're seeing go Waupaca from Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Koinonia means community, so what does community mean to you? Treat yourself to a variety of local Waupaca vendors all under one roof at Koinonia, downtown Waupaca.
Leading off the game, top of inning number
So Eli Kapanos to lead things off, the center fielder for the Denmark Vikings. Benji Becker, right-hander, about to release his first pitch of the day. It is up and in for ball one. 11:41, time of the first pitch. That one up as well, and it's quickly 2-0. Currently 47 degrees outside. You're technically in Ashwaubenon. That one hits the corner, 2-1 now on Kapanos. Braden Hazen and Tommy Beanoff. to follow. And they're marking their black jerseys. There's a high pop-up foul territory, first base. The call on the catch by Cale Pry. And that's out number 1.
Capitals will fly out for number 1.
So here comes the second baseman, number 11, Braden Heason.
For the Vikings. The second baseman, number 11, Braden Heason.
Right-handed hitter. Slightly close stance in the box. That one down and away, ball 1 on Heason. .338 down the left field line, .386 to right center. And a 90-degree point. Here's a line drive, base hit into left.
Heason with a base hit.
So Heason aboard with a 1-out single.
Safe at first base.
Here comes Tommy Beanoffel.
Fielder number 22, Tommy Beanoffel.
Beanoffel in left field. Went 0 for 2 in yesterday's game. And he takes a big swing, comes up empty. 9 hits in that game against Waupaca. They're over and in with a dive. Here's Heason. Defense behind Becker, Elenich Wolf, and McDonald, your outfield from left to right. There's one fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2. Max Olson over at third. Up the middle will be Dolsky and Harms. Pry over at first. And Durant doing the catching for the right-hander Benji Becker. Runner holds and a swing and a miss. So out number 2, first strikeout for Becker.
Runner at first base, 2 outs.
Bingo, Josh Gajewski.
The catcher number 8, Josh Gajewski.
Gajewski doing the catching today. Might as well, our friends at Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan and keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Runner holds that one down and outside, ball 1 on Gajewski. Ozzie ends on deck. Hoping to get a chance here in the first. Snap throw back to first and in with head first dive is Heason. 2-0 on Gajewski. That one right in there. It's a strike. 2-1 now. The Viking catcher. Decent lead. Heason looks like he wants to run. There he goes. Hit and run. Fly ball into right. McDonald ranging over foul territory. He can't get there. That's a fair ball. As the ball gets out of play, bounce into the corner.
Heason will score a run.
We'll see where they put the runner. Rocky Manila trying to say that was a foul ball.
Gajewski will be safe at second base.
So Gajewski gets to second. It'll be an E9.
Runner on second base, 2 outs. The batter will be the third baseman, number 20, Ozzie ends.
So Heason, who was running, is allowed to score on the play because he was at second. So again, not... That run is not going to score. So it'll be second and third. They only give him the 2 bases.
All right, runners at second and third.
So no run, second and third after all of that. And now a chance for Becker to get out of this inning. So here's Ozzie Enns, the third baseman. A little chopper foul toward third. So second and third. This will be an unearned runs. Gajewski off a second, he's in off a third. Chance for Ozzie Enns to drive in the first run of the game. Strike 2 called. It is crazy the lead Gajewski is taking off of second base. He was 50 feet down the line, or down the base path. It is crazy with nobody holding him on. And now second baseman's starting to get there. Chopper up the middle, knocked down by Becker, and there's no play, and a run is in. It'll be an infield single for Ozzie Enns. Hit in the perfect spot. And off of Becker's glove, and then Olsen was not able to scoop it cleanly. So now it is 1-0 Denmark for David Dittmer, the shortstop.
The third, 2 outs. The batter will be the shortstop, number 6, David Dittmer.
A run on 2 hits with an error. And he comes up empty, swing and a miss. We'll see if we see a first and third play here. Maybe try and steal a run. Denmark has been known for their speed over the years. This time runner holds and a swing and a miss. 0-2 on Dittmer. That one down and in. So now a ball and 2 strikes. Man, that one will miss high and tight, 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Dolsky is there. Steps, throws, inning over. However, a run does come across on 2 hits, 2 left, and an error. We've played 1/2 inning. It is 1-0 Denmark. Waupaca coming to the plate here in Schwabenau on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Move to the bottom half of inning at number 1. Paplum getting his warm-ups in, the right-hander for the Denmark Vikings. They have a 1-0 lead on Waupaca. Defense behind him will look as follows. You're going to have Beanoffel in left, Kapanos in center, Derricks over in right. Infield from third base across, ends will be at the hot corner. Dittmer and Heesen up the middle. Freitag over at first with Gajewski doing the catching. Here in this one.
Leading off the bottom of inning number 1 for the Comets is the shortstop, number 9, Max Dulski.
First one, a called strike on Dolsky. And a big swing and a miss. Thank you for being with us. We're working on getting that scoreboard up a little bit different for you guys. That one high and away, ball 1. Dolsky fouls that one back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Comets leadoff hitter and shortstop. Here's a bit of time call, guys. He's going to go and talk to his pitcher. Just make sure they're on the same page. Remember that Chris Hollenbeck is your trusted American family insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team is going to closely work with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Hollenbeck, downtown Waupaca. That one down and away, skips away. Count's going to run full. 3-2. And Dolsky draws a walk.
Dolsky will draw the walk. Runner on first base and nobody out. Batting out for the Comets, the first baseman, number 16, Cale Pry.
Ground ball to short, long throw, not in time, infield hit.
Pry safe at first base.
So 2 on, nobody out for Jacob Durant.
Runners on first and second now, nobody out. Batter will be the catcher, number 2, Jacob Durant.
So Durant in the 3-hole. And taking a called strike as he squared to bunt. It's 0-1. That one gets away. Runners are going to advance. Or one will. It'll be first and third. Dolsky on the wild pitch. We're going to do something quick. Punch for the quick technical difficulties. We are just back underway. Count runs full on Jacob Durant. 1-0 Denmark here in the bottom of the first, and there's a swing and a miss. Durant out on strikes, out number 1.
Durant will strike out 4.
Swinging at the corners for the DH, John Zemer.
The designated hitter, number 27, John Zemer.
Where's at the corners? So Zemer with a chance to tie this game. Pry at first, Dolsky over at third. Dolsky drew a walk, Pry singled as Zemer fouls the first one straight back. Working out of the stretch. And a big swing and a miss outside half. Quickly 0-2 on Zemer. And the Corey Jelenich on deck. Zemer will take a fastball outside. It's 1-2. Again, Connor Poplin getting the start for Denmark, a right-hander. Used 2 different pitchers yesterday. There's one fouled away into the dugout. Look out in the first base side. So the ball and 2 strikes on Zemer, the DH. That one up and away. 2-2. And Max Dolsky drew a leadoff walk. He's over at third base. Cale Pry over at first. He had an infield single. And a swing and a miss. A big cut at the high fastball. And back-to-back strikeouts. So 2 down for Corey Jelenich. The left fielder.
Now batting for the Comets, the left fielder, number 14, Corey Jelenich.
Coach Rocky Mandela giving the signs over. Maybe here we might see a first and third. Not yet, and a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Waupaca trying to tie this game here in the first. Walk and a hit. And a swing and a miss. Quickly, 0-2. And that one fouled off. That's off the mask of our umpire. And Jelenich stays alive. Still 0-2. So after 2 leadoff base runners and back-to-back strikeouts of Durant and Zemer. And Poplin, 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Strike 3 called, it doesn't matter. And he ends up striking out the next 3 in order. Waupaca gets a hit and they leave 2, and we have played 1 complete. It's Denmark 1-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Moving on to the second inning, Becker back out there as he will face the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9 for Denmark. Caden Kirsten, Jack Freitag, and Caden Derricks. So Caden Kirsten DHing for Poplum. Becker gave up a couple of hits, an unearned run. As the first one will miss down for ball one. From the right-hander. Now one low as well. Quickly 2-0. Those are the great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District, so join the Falcon family if you're ready to fly with them. 3-0. Becker looking to climb the ladder all the way back. That one right in there, taken all the way. 3-1 the count on Caden Kirsten. Left-hander. Slightly open stance. He's going to slice one the other way, a base hit. So lead-off single.
Base hit to left field.
Third hit of the day for Denmark. Here comes Jack Freitag, the first baseman.
Nobody out. The batter for the Vikings will be the first baseman, number 2, Jack Freitag.
Freitag hitting in the 8 spot, right-hander. He's going to roll one to third, slow roller. Olsen steps, throws in time. They get the out. Kirsten will advance to second on the play.
First base. Kirsten will advance to second.
They'll bring up Caden Derricks, the right fielder, hitting in the 9 spot.
The batter, the right fielder, number 13, Caden Derricks.
So a productive out for Freitag. Gets the runner over to second base on that slow roller. And game 1 was low scoring between Lux Casco and Freedom. Spartan 3-1 winners. That one rolled foul. Okay, May got a piece of the front foot of Derricks. To officially turn to the afternoon. 6 minutes past 12. Step off and a pivot back and diving back in there is Kirsten. Oh, no, a little bit chilly, but a pretty nice day here on this Saturday in Green Bay. High pop-up on the infield. Harms calling for it, making the catch for out number 2.
Derricks will fly out for out number 2.
So 2 down, runner on second, back to the top of the order, Eli Kapanos. He popped up to first, his first time up. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
Eli Kapanos.
Reminders all for our friends over at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind. Roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors that guarantee quality that you can trust. Becker out of the stretch. Missing down low. They're going to appeal, and they say no swing. 1-0. The Vikings center fielder. That one down and in, 2-0 now. Getting started of the conference season for all 10 teams today. It's game 2 of 5 here from Capital Credit Union Park. Only one will be at, as there's a strike. We will be back here next week as a CWC East starts play. That'll be the 9 o'clock game. Amherst and Menominee Nation. And it's on the top of the zone. It's 2-2 on Capinos. And a swing and a miss. Becker gets the strikeout, his second punch out. And the inning is over. No runs on a hit and a runner left for Denmark, and we've played 1.5. Denmark leads at 1-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Poplum getting his warm-ups complete. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Waupaca Comets here in the second. Harms, McDonald, and Becker hit against the right-hander. Waupaca had runners at first and third. Nobody out in that first inning. Could not score. Had 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Harms. And he's going to line the first one right to center field. Positioned well was Capinos. Hit hard, but right at him, out number 1.
Now batting for the Comets, right fielder number 31.
Here's A.J. McDonald, the right fielder. That one hits the corner for a called strike. It's 0-1. Those are for all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas. Turn to L&L Propane. That one high and tight, specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. That's fly at right field side, and that'll slice out a play. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one just outside. That one fouled straight back. McDonald staying alive. After that one pitch out from Harms, McDonald battling. And he's worked it full. Full count, 3-2. That one fouled off of his front leg. That one hurt. McDonald gonna walk that one off, give him a couple moments. Like right off glancing off the shin. It doesn't feel good when it's 90 degrees, let alone when it's 40. And that's a drive into deep left center. That's going to split the outfield. That's going to get all the way to the warning track. McDonald on his way to second. And he's going to round and hold there with a one-out double. A.J. McDonald put a charge into that one in a big ballpark here in Green Bay. Some parks that might have been gone.
Bad enough for the Comets. With pitcher number 12, Benji Becker.
And here comes Benji Becker. Looking to tie this game up. And he swings and fouls that one back. Wolf standing on deck, the 9-hitter. Breaking ball and a good one, swung on and missed down and away. It's 0-2 now. McDonald the runner at second after that double. Strike 3 called outside corner. Becker called out on strikes. The 4th strikeout for Popham, and that'll bring up Aaron Wolf, the center fielder.
It's 2 outs. The batter now will be the center fielder, number 21, Aaron Wolf.
Wolf, a right-handed hitter. 1,000-point score on the basketball court. That one down and away, knocked down well. Gayeski behind the plate. Top of the order, 2 on deck. Dolsky would love to have a chance here in the second. That one swung on and missed, and it's 1-1 on Wolf. That one tips off the glove, a pass ball. McDonald will get to third. Lively backstop. They might have had a chance if it could have been picked cleanly off the back wall. Gayeski tried to rush it and couldn't pick it up cleanly, so now runner on third in a 2-1 count. Tying run just 90 feet away. There's strike 2, outside corner. Popham working out of the windup. There's a line drive into right center. That's down, a base hit for Wolf. That's going to get all the way to the fence. Wolf around first. He's going to hold up at second with an RBI double.
Wolf with a double will drive and run.
We're tied up 1-1. Aaron Wolf drives in a run. And back to the top of the order we go with Max Dolsky.
Back to the top of the
Dolsky walked back in the first. And Capitals and Center playing shallow, so that's why he's able to play the Harms liner well in the beginning of the inning. But that makes him limited in the gaps as there's ball 1 on Dolsky. It's a little tougher to get some angles. He's leaving up a ball and a strike on Dolsky. A run on 2 hits in the inning, couple of doubles. That one knocked down, and a good block back behind the plate. 2-1. The Comet shortstop. That one fouled away first base side toward the construction site. And it's 2-2. That one popped up again, foul and out of play. A couple games went final a little bit ago. Baseball down in Boston, Columbus Catholic and Montello. That one down and away. It's going to run full on Dolsky. And it was all Columbus Catholic, 19-7 in 5. So softball earlier, the Green Heck Complex. Eau Claire North and De Pere. There's a ground ball to third. Picked over there, the throw in time, and the inning is over. However, Waupaca ties it up. A run on 2 hits and a runner left. 2 in the books in a 1-1 game on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
We move to the third. Becker back out there. He will face 2, 3, and 4 in the order. He's in Binafel Gajewski for Denmark in a 1-1 ball game. And Mike Wendell here, Katie Lecht on the production side of things. Both teams with 3 hits. Both teams with 3 hits and 3 left. Waupaca with the lone error of the game as here comes Braden Heesen. Singled and scored back in the first.
Number 3 for the Vikings. Number 11, Braden Eason.
The first one from Becker is down and away, ball 1. Becker, 3 hits, 1 run unearned. There were 2 innings, a couple of strikeouts. That one hits the corner. Even things up, a ball and a strike. In first of 2 meetings between these 2 teams, everyone plays everyone twice, so 18 of your games here in the Northeastern Conference, much like in the FVA, are already used up in conference games, so a very limited non-conference schedule for both those conferences. Your 26 allotted. There's one chopped foul. In a lively backstop, screen gets a lot of bounce here at Capital Credit Union Park. Home of the Rockers. Swing and a miss. He chased a breaking ball down and away. And that's the 3rd strikeout for Benji Becker. One down for Tommy Beanoffel. He struck out swinging back in the first.
22, Tommy Beanoffel.
Just like these players are bringing their best to the diamond, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. 0-1 on Beanoffel. That one outside. It'll even up 1-1. That one bouncing in there. So 2-1 from Becker. There's a line drive into center. Wolf chases it down and makes the play.
Beanoffel flies up to center field.
Wolf using every bit of those 6'4" strides to chase that one down. Hat went flying. That's out number 2 for Josh Gajewski. Gajewski a fly ball to right field that went off the glove of McDonald for an E9. So he's 0 for 1 in the game. That one will miss, down and away. Check, swing, foul. So 1-1. And we're actually going to have a change of the ruling looking at both teams' game changers. Waupaca, the official book. That was ruled a single for Gajewski, not an error. Count now 3-1. So that will officially then be an earned run. Strike 2 called. Gajewski was about to drop the bat and head to first, and the counter run full. There's a little flare behind first base and chased down by Cale Pry. For out number 3. Ends up being a 1-2-3 inning for Becker with a strikeout. Nothing across for Denmark. 2.5 complete. It's 1-1 on Zaleski Sports.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
We head to the bottom half of inning number 3 in a tie ball game, 1-1. Poplin back out there for another inning. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. 3 left for Denmark. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Waupaca. They've also left 3. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. Pride, Durant, and Zemer here for the Comets. Might as well have Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Cale Pride, an infield single back in the first. And he'll swing and hit a high fly ball into center. Capito's going back, still going back, and he's not going to get there. That's going to bounce to the wall. Pry around second. He'll turn and hold there with a leadoff double, the 3rd double of the day for Waupaca. And I can't help but think back, this is massively different than last year here. Last year, Waupaca was no hit through 6 2/3 by Little Chute. Already 4 hits, 3 of them doubles. As here's Durant, he struck out back in the first. He squares and he bunts out. It's a good one. From third, play to first is going to be off the glove and gets away around third and scoring. Is Pride. It's 2-1 Waupaca.
Durant safe at first, and the run will score.
And E5.
Nobody out. The batter, number 27, John Zemer.
Causes the run to score. It's an unearned run. So here comes Zemer. Zemer was a strikeout victim back in the first. That one down and away, and that gets off the glove. And Durant on his way to second. That'll be a passed ball. Gajewski nonchalantly tried to backhand that, and he didn't really notice that it popped out of his glove and rolled away. Waupaca looking to add on. Zemer's got some power as he squares the bunt, takes one outside. 2-0. We were having internet issues last year, but we saw him homer against Marinette. Hit one deep out to center at the Waupaca ball field. As the bullpen is getting loose for Denmark down the left field line. That one fouled away. Denmark with dark numbers, so I'm not going to be able to get a good look from here on who it is. We'll see if they come into the game. It is one thing we confirm, it is a right-hander. Zemer takes one down and away, and the count goes to 3-1. And he lost him. Ball 4. Zemer draws the walk.
Zemer will draw the walk.
So 2 on, nobody out for Corey Elenick.
First and second, nobody out.
He was called out on strikes back in the first.
Corey Elenick.
Long look in. Setting up the defense. Corners are playing in, expecting a bunt. Now the third baseman will back off. And Corey doesn't square, takes ball 1 down and away. There's a little matter what your everyday life looks like. Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. So auto, pets, birds, farms, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Swinging away and a fly ball into center. Capito's in his tracks. The call and the catch for out number 1.
It flies out to center field for out number 1.
Hit hard, but right at him, and that'll bring up Ethan Harms. He lined out to center his first time up. He's 0 for 1.
The batter, number 23, Ethan Arms.
Looks like getting loose will be Cade Delarwell, who is throwing, getting himself ready. Reminder as well to cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. So cast your own future. Go to jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Glad to have you all joining us wherever you may be during this mound meeting. 2-1 Waupaca. Chance for a ground ball to maybe get Poplum out of the inning. So he takes one down in the turf. Ball 1 to Harms. Pride doubled to start the inning. He scored on the throwing error. Over at third base by Enns. Breaking ball down and away, and it's 2-0. That one nowhere close. Fastball way down and away. And the runners will advance up 90 feet each on the wild pitch. So second and third and a 3-0 count on Harms. I guess he's going to talk to his right-hander. Just calm him down a bit. Poplum in danger of not finishing the inning. Yeah, I think if Harms singles here, maybe drives in a couple, we might see a pitching change. Bullpen is empty now. So Delarwell is loose and ready to go. And that's ball 4. And the bases will be loaded for A.J. McDonald. He doubled and scored back in the second. And that's going to be it for Connor Poplum. Coach hitting out there, he will take the baseball from his right-hander, and we will see a pitching change. And it is Cade, Delarwell. So we will take a brief timeout as he gets loose. He's got his 8 warm-ups underway. It is 2-1. The base is loaded on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Delarwell getting loose, the right-hander, line on Poplum. 2 1/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. He was responsible for all 3 runners. Sorry, 2 runs, 1 earned, I should say. And 3 walks and then 4 strikeouts. It is Durant over at third, Zemer at second, Harms over at first. As Delarwell will face McDonald. McDonald hit a double to deep left center back in the second inning, came around to score. On the Wolf RBI double. A chance for a huge inning for Waupaca, just one out. And the first one is a ball up on McDonald. Corners playing in, middle infield at double play depth. And a big swing, that's fouled straight back. And it's 1-1. Strike two on the outside corner. 1-2. So Denmark already into their bullpen. They used 2 pitchers for 3 innings apiece yesterday. As Delarwell will step off, regroup. That one outside with a fastball, 2-2. Strike 3 called. That low outside corner. McDonald called out on strikes, and that's out number 2.
Strikes out 4. Out number 2. Better now for the comments. Number 12.
They'll bring up Benji Becker. He was called out on strikes back in the second. Delarwell trying to work out of some trouble here. Came in with the bases loaded, gets the strikeout of McDonald. Misses down and away for Becker, and not far enough. Gajewski hustling to chase that one down. Sliding through the turf to make that one. Durant stays over at third. I have the feeling this could be a momentum swinging at bat in this game. Still only in the third, still plenty of baseball left. But if Delarwell can get out of this jam, he gets a swing and a miss there. You wonder if that could fuel the Denmark offense to lift up their pitchers. Becker swings, fouls that one back, and now it's 1-2. Delarwell a strike away. So that'll partially close the book on Paul Bloom, so he's only going to give up 1 earned run. No matter how many of these runner scores, these would all be unearned. And a swing and a miss, high fastball at the shoulders, got the swing. And the inning is over. Waupaca does get a run. On 1 hit, there was a Denmark error, and they left them loaded. 3 complete. It's 2-1 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Becker back out. He'll work the fourth. As we play here in a 2-1 lead for the Waupaca Comets, he will face 5, 6, and 7, Enns, Dittmer, and Kirsten. For the Comets right-hander, looking to put up a 0 here after his team got a run in the third. Stranded the bases loaded with a couple of strikeouts from DeLarwell. So again, a final line on Connor Poplum. 2 and a third, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts.
The Vikings, number 20, Ozzie Enns.
So here's Ozzie Enns. He singled back in the first. Drove in a run. First one missing, down in the dirt. 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. 3 left. There's a line drive, and that's a one-hopper to Dolsky. Long throw is wide, and Pry can't make the tag, and he is safe.
Enns is safe at first base. 1 runner on, nobody out. The batter number 6, David Dittmer.
It's a long throw. We'll see how that one gets rolled. Here's David Dittmer. He grounded out to short his first time up. He takes a strike. Runner goes, and that's swung on. That's going to be a fair ball. Becker long throw. In time, they got him. Nice play over at first by Pry on the stretch as well. So Dittmer is out. Here comes Caden Kirsten. That play with Enns ruled an infield single. That'll bounce in there, ball 1. Two and 0. That'll be in there, 2 and 1. Roller, foul. Runner at second, the tying run. And it's going to be full on Caden Kirsten. Roller foul toward first. We'll try it again. That one down and away, ball 4. Runner holds at second, so single and a walk. So 2 on and 1 out for Jack Freitag.
Batter number 2, Jack Freitag.
Grounded out to third his first time up. Tying run in scoring position over at second. Becker looking for a ground ball, trying turn 2. So he fires in a strike on that outside corner. Roller to short. 6, 4, 3. Got him. Double play. Kale Pry with the stretch. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We're halfway through this one. 3.5 complete. We'll pack up 2-1 on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Cade DeLarwell will get his first full inning of work out of the bullpen. He'll face 9, 1, and 2 for Waupaca, Wolf, Dolsky, and Pry. Wolf had an RBI double back in the second. He takes a big cut, comes up empty for strike 1. A run on 5 hits for Denmark, 2 runs on 4 hits for Waupaca. It's 0-2 on Wolf. As there is a right-hander getting loose. It's like Alenich getting loose. That one down and away, 1-2. Lowe, who got back-to-back strikeouts, gets 3 in a row as he gets Wolf swinging. So here comes Dolsky, 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk.
Back to the top of the order, number 9, Max Dolsky.
Dolsky, his second full year as a starter. Came up midway through his freshman year from the JV team. As he takes ball 1. There's a drive into center. Kapanos flips the hip, still going back with a plant is over his glove, and one hops the fence. Dolsky around second. He's on his way to third. There's going to be a play. He's going to dive in there. It gets away. One hops into the dugout. He's going to get home plate. A triple.
And Dolsky will score.
And an E4.
Nobody on, 1 out for the batter, number 16, Cale Pry.
will bring in the run as it hopped into the dugout. Pry pops it back. So it's going to be a triple and an error. It brings in the run. And then Pry a drive into right, but right in the tracks of the right fielder, Derricks, for out number 2.
Batter now, number 2, Jacob Durant.
That'll end up an unearned run due to the throwing error. And down low, ball 1 on Durant. Durant 0 for 2, a strikeout, and he reached on an error back in the third on a sacrifice attempt, and it was thrown away. Big swing, and he comes up empty there. It's 1-1. That one down and in, 2-1 on Durant. Chase the high fastball that time, 2-2. Now when he tried that breaking ball, and the count runs full. 3-2 on the Comet catcher. And ball 4. So a 2-out base runner will bring up Zemer. John Zemer, 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk in the game. As Cade DeLarwell trying to get out of this inning. Just the 1 run on the triple and error. That bounced the turf, springing that ball into the dugout. Durant, a big swing right off the face of the umpire. And folks, that is why you wear a mask. That got him flush. Guys, he doesn't talk to his pitcher. Just make sure he's going to get a moment to compose himself. He says, "I'm fine." But on a cold day, or a colder day, that'll wake you up. Nothing in 1 on Zemer. Runner going. Throw it out to second. Hits the runner, and he's in there. Nobody covered the base.
Durant safe at second base.
Count is 1-1. The shortstop went to cover the play, but he kind of peeled off, and then it hits Durant. So he's now in scoring position. A base hit could make this a 3-run game. But with Elmrich getting loose, this could be a battle of the bullpens going into the 5th. Step off on a reset, and he's going to call in Gajewski. Just to make sure that Durant's not stealing the catcher's signs. If he's reading them. Starting to see some of the fans from other games. Still waiting. We still have 6 more teams to play today here in Green Bay. Yeah, we got Lux Casco taking down Freedom earlier this morning when we got here. There's a strike. 1-2 on Zemer. Fly ball fouled off right field side, out of play. One and two. Zemer trying to drive in the run. And a swing and a miss. Tag applied, and the inning is over. A couple more strikeouts for DeLarlo, but he gives up a hit and a run on the error. One runner left, 4 complete. Waupaca leads it 3-1 on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Sparks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
Pitching change for the Waupaca Comets. Corey Elenich is now in. Looks like in left field might be Carson Jamison. Looks like number 3 out there. Becker's day is done. He went 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. So it'll be up to the right-hander Elenich to get 9 outs and get the Comets to 2-0. They would join the Luxembourg Casco Spartans at 1-0 in the Northeastern. They'll face 9-1-2 for Denmark here in the 5th. As we play on here. Some of the games going on. 4th inning over in Schofield. Cedarburg leads Wausau West in softball 8-3. DC Everest and Cedarburg later on this afternoon. Some softball coming up at 2 o'clock down at Woodside. Columbus Catholic will take on Florence and then Cumberland at 2 and 4. Columbus baseball got a big win earlier. De Pere took down Eau Claire North in softball earlier this morning. Here's Caden Derricks. He popped up to second base his first time up. He's 0 for 1. And the first one is in there for a called strike. In the line on Becker, 4 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. That one down and away. They're leaving up a ball and a strike. That one just in, 2-1. Denmark got a run in the first, and then Waupaca single runs in the second, third, and fourth, as there's a called strike. That one fouled off by the Denmark right fielder. Count remains 2-2. Game now, battle of the bullpens. Both starters out of the game. There's a little flare. Dolsky trying to run down. He can. That's going to land in the left field. A base hit. So a leadoff single.
So the base hit.
We'll bring things back to the top of the order. Tying run coming to the plate, and Eli Capanos.
21 Eli Capanos.
0 for 2 will pop up to first and a strikeout. That one up at the shoulders, and it's 1-0. That one down and away. Snap throw back. And just keeping the hand on the bag, barely, was Derek's. He dove back and he beat the throw, but then he overslid and just barely kept the thinnest of fingertips on the back corner of the bag. It's now 3-0 on Capanos. And a 4-pitch walk makes it first and second with nobody out for Braden Heesen.
Runners now on first and second.
I'll draw a quick meeting from Rocky Mondello.
Braden Heesen.
Try and settle down his right-hander. Heesen 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. A leadoff single from Derricks, and then Capanos drew the free pass. Tying a run on base with good speed. You're in the 5th. Good Northeastern Conference showcase. All 10 teams in action today here from this ballpark. Next week it will be the same thing in the CWC East. Starting at, I want to say it's 9 o'clock, not 9:30. Amherst and Menominee Nation will be here for that one. Squaring to bunt and bunting it right back. They'll make the play at first, and Pry was off the bag and everybody's safe. It's gonna go down as a single.
The runner's safe all around.
It's just an instinct for Pry. You expect him to duck. Because it was a perfect throw to first base, but the problem was first base was just caught it and tried for a tag. And now the base is loaded. The infield will come in for Beanoffel, who was 0 for 2, who lined out to center his last time up. And Denmark threatening big time. That one just low and in, ball 1. They'll play corners in middle infield at double play depth. Meat of the order up for Denmark. It's 2-0. Elnich has got to throw a strike. And he lost him. Ball 4, and a run is in.
Benefiel will draw the walk. 1 run will score.
RBI for Beanoffel. Derricks is in, and now the tying run at third base with nobody out still. Here's Gajewski. He's 1 for 2. He popped up to first his last time. Singled back in the first on the deep fly ball to right. Tying run 90 feet away. And that one is low. 5 straight out of the zone after the bunt. That one is in there, a called strike. Gajewski taken all the way there after 5 straight. That one low. 2-1. Three and 1. That one skips away. That's going to tie the ball game. Flip to the plate and safe after the wild pitch. is Capanos, and we are tied up 3-3, and everyone else moves up 90 feet.
Another run will score for the Vikings.
And just like that, two hits and two walks, have 2 runs in. Gaske will take strike 2. And that's ball 4, smothered by Durant, and the bases once again are loaded for Ozzie Enns. Enns is singled twice, and that's going to be it for Elenich. It's like maybe Cal Pry. He's going to switch out his first base glove. So Elenich did not get an out. 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 runs in. He's responsible for all 3 base runners. And it will be Cale Pry. Looks like he's coming in to pitch. Looks like Jamison will go to first base. We'll step aside. No outs here in the top of the 5th. 3-3 the ball game on Zaleski Sports.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
It's going to be up to the left-hander, Cale Pry, to try and put out the fire. Tie ball game. Enns is the hitter. Base is full of Vikings.
Enns the batter for the Vikings.
The line on Elenich. 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 runs. Responsible for all 3 base runners. Pry's came in. I didn't see him throwing it all in the bullpen, so he's coming in fairly cold. First one missed for ball 1. And that one is low, and it's 2-0. That one gets inside off the glove, and diving in and scoring is Heesen. And Denmark has the lead. And a 3-0 count on Enns. Still nobody out. 2 hits, one of which was on a sacrifice attempt. 3 walks in the inning. And that's the 4th walk, as that's ball 4.
Enns will draw the walk.
So here comes David Dittmer, 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs. Carson Jameson over at first base now as Elenich goes back into left. Suicide squeeze, and that hits Dittmer right in the belt. I think he fouled it off. And that one, that hurt. That really hurt. Coach trying to plead his case. Maybe saying it was a hit batter, that he pulled it back. It was a suicide squeeze. The runner's going. And now they're going to talk about this. There's no way, I don't think there's any way you can award the plate at this point. And I think it's just going to be a strike, so 0-1. And a bruise to show for his efforts. 0-1 on Dittmer. Chopper, and that hits him in the back shoulder. 0-2. That one wouldn't hurt as much. The other one was a fouled fastball right into your stomach. So 0-2 on the shortstop for Denmark. Pry would love to get a strikeout here. Breaking ball jazzed up. And it's 1-2. 3 runs in on 4 walks and a couple of hits, a couple of wild pitches. Ground ball to short. That'll get a run in. Dolsky off balance, throws low, and that gets by Jamison. That'll bring in 2. And they'll be at second and third.
2 more runs will score.
It's a 5-run inning.
Still nobody out. Runners at second and third. The batter number 9, Caden Kirsten.
For Denmark, as Caden Kirsten will hit. Ground ball up the middle. Diving play by Dolsky. He's not going to have a play. Throw to the plate, and they got the runner caught. They're going to get the out there. As Dittmer tried to score from second.
Runner tagged out. Kirsten safe at first.
A run is in.
Batter now number 2, Jack Freitag.
So here comes Freitag. 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs, one of which was a double play ball. That one will miss in, ball 1. So we can close the book on Elenich. 5 runs all earned. 4, 3, double play, and the inning is over. So the inning finally ends, but 6 runs for Denmark, and they lead it 7-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom half of the 5th, this game flipped on its head after that 6-run top half. 7-3, Denmark on top. It'll be Elenich, Harms, and McDonald facing DeLarwell. Big swing and a miss from Corey Elenich, and it's 0-1. Elenich 0 for 2, a fly ball to center and a strikeout in the game. One and one. That one popped foul, first base side, and up and out of play. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom half of inning number 5. Ground ball to third. Couple of big hops for ends. Steps long, throw in, plenty of time. Out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring up Ethan Harms. Harms lined out to center and drew a walk in the game today. He's 0 for 1. Darrow now through 2 complete innings. He struck out 4, walked 1. Been up 1 hit and an unearned run. So he fires in a strike. That one down. Even things up. Ball and a strike. Two and 1. 3 and 1. Waupaca single runs in each of the second, third, and fourth. They're going to need some multi-run innings trying to get the comeback here. Strike 2. Count runs full. And he lost some ball 4. Harms will draw his second walk of the game to bring up A.J. McDonald.
Harms will draw the walk. Runner on first base, 1 out. Batter now, number 31, A.J. McDonald.
McDonald 1 for 2, a double and a run scored. He was called out on strikes back in the third. That one is in there for a called strike. Temperature starting to drop a little bit, 46 degrees. That one fouled back. It's 0-2. Looks like they'll be good to go the rest of the day here. No rain expected. Overcast skies, though. Swinging away, and that high fastball pops straight back and out of play. That one down and away. We have 0-2 strikes on McDonald. That one breaks down and away. 2-2. 4-run lead for Denmark for that 6-run top half. Count runs full on McDonald. It was 6 runs on 3 hits with an error and nobody left. Strike 3 called. McDonald out on strikes for the second time. And that will bring up Carson Jamison.
Runner on first base, 2 outs. Batter now, number 3, Carson Jamison.
Jamison in Becker's spot. Becker was 0 for 2. Jamison over at first base. He takes a ball up. Swinging away, he fouls that one straight back. A ball and a strike. Harms runner at first. Slow roller to first. Easy play there for Freitag. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, and a runner left for the Comets as we have played 5. Denmark leads it 7-3 on Zaleski Sports.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
Caden Derricks lead things off here in the 6th. Pry back out there. He'll start the inning, and the first one missing down and in the turf for ball 1. Derrick singled to start off that 6-run 5th. Denmark batted all 9. That one just in, and it's 2-0. Outside, count's going to go quickly to 3-0. And taking all the way, Derricks will take a strike. 3-1. 9-1-2 for Denmark here in the top half of inning number 6. And the count runs back full, 3-2. And Jamison over at first base, Pry on the mound. And that breaking ball miss outside, and it's a leadoff walk to bring up Kapanos.
Number 21, Eli Kapanos.
Kapanos 0 for 2. He walked and scored in the 5th inning. Ground ball to third. 5, 4. They get the out at second. Kapanos will reach on the fielder's choice. So one down. Here comes Heesen. 2 for 3. He's the one who dropped down a bunt, and Pry caught it before it got to first base. Runner going, it's down and in, and a stolen base for Eli Kapanos. Big insurance run over at second base now for Denmark. As that'll miss outside, it's 2-0. And hits the inside corner. 2-1. Ground ball right back up the middle under the glove of Harms into center field. That's bobbled out there. Kapanos around third. He will score. It'll be an RBI single for Heesen, who's got 3 hits on the day.
Heesen in at first base.
Now it's an 8-3 game for Denmark. He's in 3 for 4. So here he is, Beanoffel. 0 for 2. He walked and scored back in the 5th. And then he gets hit with a breaking ball.
Runners at first and second. Batter number 8, Josh Gajewski.
Here is Gajewski, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. And he'll turn on one foul over toward the bullpens. It's 0-1 on the Denmark catcher. He's in the runner at second. Tommy Beanoffel over at first. That one will miss up and out of the zone. 1-1. One down here in the top of the 6th. Now he squares, and it's a good bunt right back to the mound. Only plays first. They get the out there on the sacrifice. And they'll advance to second and third. 2 runners in scoring position for Ozzie Enns, who is singled twice and walked in the game. He's driven in a run. Chance to really break this game open. He'll take a called strike on the outer half. 1 run is in on the RBI by Heesen. There's a drive into shallow right. McDonald on the way in. He makes the call and he makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. Denmark does get a run on 1 hit, and they leave 2. We have played 5.5. It's 8-3 Denmark on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Cade DeLarwell back out for another inning of work. He will face 9-1-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Now working with a 5-run lead. He is the pitcher of record. He would be in line for the win. He'll face Aaron Wolf to lead things off. Wolf 1 for 2, an RBI double back in the 2nd inning. He struck out swinging back in the 4th.
21, Aaron Wolf.
And he went. He takes ball 1. That's on the corner, 1-1. Back of 3 runs on 5 hits. That one outside, it's 2-1. Bullpen action for Waupaca, left-hander. Three and 1 on Wolf. Might be Jamison, looks like getting loose out there. Wolf will swing away, ground ball to short. Scoop all in one motion, then the big stretch by Freitag. Gets the out. 6-3.
Wolf thrown out of first base for number 1.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Dolsky.
The order, number 9, Max Dulski.
He is 1 for 2. He's walked, and then he tripled and scored back in the 4th. That one down and away. It's ball 1. It is Jamison getting loose in the Waupaca bullpen. 2-0 on Max Dolsky. So Jamison will be the 4th pitcher for Waupaca in the game. It's now 3-0. We'll see if Pry comes out to start the 7th. He went 2 innings. As it's 3-1. Pry walked 2, gave up 2 hits. 2 runs, 1 earned. Hezolski fouls that one straight back, and it's full 3-2. Again for Cale Pry, 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks. There's a line drive just off the diving glove at second base and into right field, a base hit. Dolsky with his 2nd hit of the day.
He's safe at first base.
Now in just off the diving Heason.
Cale Pry.
That'll bring up Cale Pry. Pry 2 for 3, a single and a double. Flew out to right field his last time. Pry pops that one, fouling out of play. That one down. It's going to kick off the glove, and on his way to second will be Dolsky on the wild pitch. Again, a 5-run lead for Denmark, so they're just going to try and get outs here. 5 outs to go. Get their first conference win of the year. And that's in there. Breaking ball on the inner half. 1-2 now on Pry. Jam shot, pop up, foul, first base side now to play. It remains a ball and 2 strikes. Larwell's been exceptional since he's come out of the bullpen. He's thrown 3 innings. You know, just 1 run, couple of hits, both hits to Dolsky. Struck out 5. There's a ground ball to short. Dittmer is there, steps and throws, and that's an easy out over at first. Got him by a couple of steps. That's out number 2. So 2 down. Dolsky gets over to third on the play, and that'll bring up Jacob Durant. Durant 0 for 2 with a walk. Jamison still throwing. Looks like he's likely going to get the 7th. And that's in there for a called strike on Durant. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Trying to get the chase fastball up and away, and it's 1-2. Dolsky, the runner, over at third with 2 down. And a 2-2 count on Durant. Zemer standing on deck. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6 for Delarwell, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We have played 6 complete. It's 8-3 Denmark on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
As we move to the 7th, waiting for Carson Jamison to get out there. He is going to be pitching, but I think he had to change his undershirt. I think he was wearing white sleeves, which is not allowed because it blends in with the baseball. So we're waiting for him to head out there to get his warm-ups in. He'll get his 8 tosses. He will face Dittmer, Kirsten, and Freitag here in the 7th. Denmark up by 3, or up by 5, 8-3, I should say. In Game 2 of this Northeastern Conference Saturday. Looks like FVL and Clintonville in the next game. Seeing players and coaching staffs from both teams walking around the ballpark. As we continue to wait for our left-hander. And here he comes. So Jamison back out there. And he will face 6, 7, and 8 for Denmark here in the 7th. 2 hours gone by here in this one. So he took 2 warm-ups, and now let's play ball. Here comes David Dittmer. The shortstop is 0 for 3. 3 ground balls. That one will bounce and get back to the backstop. And Becker went 4 innings of 1-run baseball, and Elenich gave up 5 earned runs. Did not get an out. Pry went 2 innings, 2 runs. It's now 2-0 on Dittmer. That one down and away, and it's quickly 3-0. Jamison, the 4th pitcher used by Waupaca, the 2nd left-hander. And that's a strike taken all the way. Denmark has drawn 6 walks in the game. There's a swing and a miss. Count and run full, 3-2. Jamieson comes from that low three quarters, not quite sidearm. But getting close. And he gets a strikeout, a swing and a miss. He falls behind 3-0, comes back, and gets the punch out of Dittmer. One down, that'll bring up Caden Kirsten. Actually, looks like we're going to get the DH pulled off, a pinch hitter. Charlie Peterson. Will hit.
Number 15, Charles Peterson, the batter for the Vikings.
Peterson will take a ball down and away. Kirsten was 2 for 2, a couple of singles and a walk. That's foul right off the mask of Durant. Evens up 1-1. For Waupaca in the bottom of the 7th with a 4, 5, and 6. Zemer, Eldridge, and Harms chasing at least 5 runs. There's a fly ball into left. Eldridge was breaking in. Now he's going to make his move in and make the catch for out number 2. Looks like DeLarwell's going to get the 7th. No one warming in the Denmark bullpen. So here's Jack Freitag. Actually, looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter. And we will. That will be Landon Locklear. So it'll be Locklear to hit for Freitag. Freitag was 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs, and he recorded 5 outs. He had 2 double plays. That one missing it down and in, ball 1 on Locklear. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. Now one down and away, 2-1 on the pinch hitter. Only one player left on the bench, Colton DeGrave. It's now 2-2. And that one just inside, had him ducking out of the way, and it's full, 3-2. Jameson looking to put up a 0 here in the 7th. And he misses high, ball 4. A 2-out walk.
Here draws the walk. Runner on first base.
And here will be Colton DeGrave to pinch hit for Derricks. Derricks was 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. So everyone that was on the card for Denmark in the game. And DeGrave will take a strike on the inside corner. That one hit him. So it got the back leg. And back to the top of the order we go with Capanos.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs. For the batter number 21, Eli Capanos.
Capanos 0 for 3, a walk and a couple of runs scored. As there's a strike. We get some sunshine poking through as well. Little break in the clouds. And Campanos gets hit.
Campanos hit by the pitch.
So after a strikeout and a flyout, walk, hit batter for Jamison.
Batter number 11, Braden.
And here comes Heason, who is 3 for 4. 2 runs scored, a run driven in. The offensive star of the game for sure. And he swings away and fouls it off. If I had to pick 2 players of the game, it would be Heason and DeLarwell. Heason with 3 hits. DeLarwell really came in and settled things down on the mound. That one low. Came in with the bases loaded and got back-to-back strikeouts in that 3rd inning. And that seemed to be one of the turning points. That one down in the turf, 2-1 on Heason. Jamison trying to end this inning, put up a 0. Give his team that little bit much of a puncher's chance. But he's behind 3-1. Ground ball to third, and that's under the glove and into left field. They're going to hold the runner in RBI.
That base hit will score a run.
A rocket single for Heason. It'll be a base hit. His 4th of the game.
Number 22, Tommy Benapple.
Here is Benapple. Benapple 0 for 2, a walk and a hit by pitch. He's driven in a run. Ground ball to first. Picked up by Pry. Hustles to the bag himself. 3 unassisted. Ends the inning.
Grounds out too.
Denmark, though, does get another run on a hit, and they leave them loaded. Last chance for Waupaca. They need 6. They're down 9-3 after 6.5 on Zaleski Sports.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back in Green Bay, a scary situation. Is an injury. Jack Freitag at first base. He was catching a throw over at first, and he looked like his leg buckled, and he went to the ground. And this looks to be a significant injury, and we hope the best for Jack Freitag. So that was why that break was longer than usual. Just an update for you guys. So the trainer out on the field looking at his right leg. Is Freitag flat on his back right now. So an injury timeout on the field. We are going to step aside again as they work on Freitag. Be back after these messages with the bottom of the 7th on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Good news, Freitag is able to walk off under his own power. He does have a heavy limp, but good to see that he is able to walk off. So the pinch hitter who hit for him was Locklear, who will stay in the game and go to right field. Looks like Derricks, who re-entered the game, will end up going over to first base here in the 7th. But Freitag, the injury, again, knee, maybe a hamstring, but either way, it was his right leg, and he looked like he stepped on the bag, just catching a throw from the infield, and then just went to the ground. So again, we hope the best. Hope he's going to be all right and be able to play next time Denmark is in action. Jack Freitag, a very good defensive first baseman. So Derricks will go over to first base. Actually, that's Kapanos going to first base. Derricks will go to center. So Kapanos at first base as Zemer will lead things off here in the 7th. Zemer 0 for 2 with a walk, a couple of strikeouts. And he'll take a strike. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have your Waupaca Foundry post-game show on the way following the conclusion of this one. Following a strike on Zemer. And a big curveball in there, and it's 1-2. Try and get a hold of Coach Luke Krishnevsky. High pop-up, foul territory, and into the stands. It's 1-2. That one missing in, 2-2 on Zemer. On deck is Sawyer Benning. He'll hit. As there's strike 3 called on Zemer.
Strikeout 4, out number 1.
The 7th strikeout for Cade Delarwell.
Batting now for the Comets, number 33, Sawyer Benning.
Sawyer Benning will pinch hit for Corey Ellenich, who is 0 for 3. And he'll line one into center field, a base hit, and stumbles over to first base.
And Benning with a base hit up the middle.
No wasted time. First pitch he sees, Sawyer Benning with a single. And now Nate Sherman will hit for Harms. Harms 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And Sherman takes a strike. That one fouled away, and it's 0-2. As well as after this game, again, we'll have your Waupaca Foundry post-game show for a job that's going to ignite your career. Apply today. Jobs at WaupacaFoundry.com. That is jobs at WaupacaFoundry.com. That one fouled off. That one outside. A ball and 2 strikes on Sherman. And another one fouled off. Sherman staying alive, battling. Betting the runner at first after his pinch hit single. And a swing and a miss. 8th strikeout for DeLarwell.
2 outs, runner on first base.
As A.J. McDonald will step in and hit. McDonald 1 for 3. Doubled and scored back in the second. And that one is in there for a called strike. I can't say enough about DeLarwell coming in out of the pen. Came in with the bases loaded. Struck out McDonald and Becker. So that one fouled off. And we'll back it down to their final strike. Then he struck out 2 of the 4. Gave up the old lone run on the triple and error by Dolsky. Gave up just 3 hits. In 3 and a third. 1 unearned run. As McDonald fights and stays alive. He struck out 8, walked 2, I should say. Missing up with that fastball, and it's 1-2. McDonald trying to keep the game alive for Jamison. That one just out, 2-2. Fouled off, first base side, now to play. McDonald fighting, battling. That one ends up amongst the Clintonville players. My bad, O'Connell Falls, same colors, orange and black. So the Panthers will be in the next game against Fox Valley Lutheran. McDonald stays alive again. And still later on, if you want to head up to Green Bay, watch Marinette, Wrightstown, Clintonville, Little Chute. And that counts around the full 3-2. I want to say Wrightstown and Marinette is the nightcap. Trying to remember the matchups off the top of my head. McDonald, high fly ball, left field, foul ground, long run, and that'll drop. Foul ball. Marinette and Clintonville will be the final game, so it's O'Connell Falls Little Chute at 1:30, then Wrightstown FVL at 3:30, Marinette Clintonville at 6. The final 3 games here from Capital Credit Union Park. Full count on McDonald. And ball 4, he'll draw the walk.
McDonald will draw the walk.
So 2 on, 2 outs for Carson Jamison.
2 outs, batter number 3, Carson Jamison.
Jamison 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his first time up. Swinging away, popped it up, foul left field side, and that'll land in the bullpen for strike one. And Cade DeLarwell trying to close this one out, get the win. The loss would go to Elnich. That one up and away, 1-1 on Jamison. Wolf on deck. And now fouled off, and once again, we'll pack it down to their final strike. As time is called. Ball and 2 strikes. Two and two. Fly ball to left. Long run, shallow ground, chase down at short by Dittmer, and this one is over. Your final score this afternoon, it was Denmark 9 and Waupaca 3. Stay tuned, your Waupaca Foundry post-game show's on the way next on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
Good job, guys. Thank you. Back here with your Waupaca Foundry Postgame show, joined by Brayton Heason. 4 hits today, our Highlight House player of the game. Just talk about that comeback. I mean, it seemed like once Adelaro came in, settled things down, you guys seemed to kind of take control.
I mean, it feels good playing with all these guys again. Always fighting no matter what. Everyone wants to be here and just be in the game and win.
And really, Denmark, a powerhouse program for as long as I can remember. Talk about what it's like taking practice every day with knowing the history of this program, knowing the players you have around you, and knowing what this program is capable of.
I mean, we got some big shoes to fill every year for the 3 state championships we won, and we just got to keep getting better every practice and go forward.
And then for you guys as players as well, a game last night, you turn around, have an 11 o'clock game today. You go through 4 pitchers in 2 days. What's it like just having that kind of a turnaround?
I mean, sometimes it can be tough, but we got some pitchers. We got quite a bit pitchers and can be ready whenever we need to and be there.
And then for you as well, 4 hits again today out of the 2 spot. Obviously, Capitals ahead of you getting on bases. What's it like for you guys to have the top of the order who is able to do a bunch of little things, whether it's hitting, fielding, running, just a little bit of everything?
I mean, it feels good that everybody in the lineup can hit and get runs when we need to and be there to support the team.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one last thing. You see your camera in the window there. I'm going to give you the microphone, get out of the way. I'll count you in. Just go, I'm Brayton Heason, and I'm in the house.
Ready? I'm Brayton Heason, and I'm in the house.
Good luck this year, man.
Thank you.
Brayton Heason, Highlight House player of the game, 4 for 5 today as Denmark is a comeback win, 9-3 your final here on Zaleski Sports. That being said, we'll wrap things up. This has been your Waupaca Foundry post-game show. To jumpstart your career, go to jobs@waupacafoundry.com. For Katie Lechten, this is Mike Wellen saying so long from Capital Credit Union Field here in Green Bay. Stay tuned. We're back here again next week for the CWC East Showcase game at 9 o'clock. Amherst and Menominee. That being said, everyone stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good afternoon.